For the data storage, we are going to use the SQL part. That is the exactly same as the MySQL. So in our, you are going to create your own MySQL on the Google Cloud, and it will be used for your practice as well as your project. So Google provides the TensorFlow, the library also, TensorFlow, the GCP service. And there are more. Nowadays it's much more the service. So it's very interesting, even though you are taking the database, but please stay tuned. The improvement or the proceeding of such a machine learning service, at least you need to know what is done as a service and how you guys can use in your future business or the future job and so on. So these are already done, like the face recognition and the logo detection, label detection. So I had a small project that utilized the label detection and the logo detection. So we can reduce the developing time a lot by tuning this one. Let me show you the one. Oh, we have only 5 minutes. So for example, if I click this is a cat, and this one is not manually defined, just using the image, then trained model. So it determines that this is a cat, 99%, the confidence. It's not manually annotate that this is a cat. Instead, it's the trained. There's the algorithm, not algorithm, it's a model. Based on the training, then it determines this is the cat. Another example. So for example, when you test this image, you can see that it's 96% is a pet, it's a dog, and mammal, animal, and it's like this one. So pretty much, I think that it's not the photo, it's the painting, but we can label this. This is a machine learning and the vision API, and also a lot of things. Okay, so to use such a service, so we need to pay. So first way is you can use your own credit card, but we don't want to. So Google provide $50 the coupon. So today we are going to activate such a thing, the GCP exercise lab. Let's see. This one. All the information you can find regarding to the GCP, or you can find from this link. This is already uploaded to the Canvas, so you can check it. And then please follow my address. It will not take time. So this one. Okay, so why don't you go to this https / it's a short URL FMUOKT. Okay, why don't you go to this link? If you have any problem, raise your hand. The GAD, the can have. It's GOO.GL is a short URL. FMUOKT. Okay. Okay, so if you click and type, going to this one, you will see this sign, right? So if you do not know, so please type this address. This address. Then select the my.bridgeport.edu and the school email. They will verify whether you are a student at the Bridgeport. Okay. Do not proceed. Okay. But please wait until I move to, because there is one tricky part. So everybody follow. In case you do not follow what are behind, so the GA, the Kunyu and the create the video clip. Did you share the link?
No,
yeah. After the class you can share. Okay, so please verify your email. Means if you go to the UB, the email account, you can find this email. Okay. So it's a UB email account. So why don't you go to the UB email account? You will see this one. Then click the link. Click the link. Then email verified. Then you will receive this email. Okay. Then stop. Hold it right now. So if you receive it, please check your email. If you got this email or the similar as this email, that will be okay. Okay. Do not click the link here. If you click the link, you are not going to use. You cannot use the coupon. The main problem, the next step is UB email account is based on the Gmail. So we are using the G Suite. So we are able to use the UB account for GCP. However, the IT service block to use. So there's a developer option, but it's disabled. So even though you put the coupon number to the UB account, you are not able to create anything. So we need to use the individual, the Gmail account. So as I asked the last time, everybody has the Gmail. So please copy the coupon code. Please copy your coupon code somewhere, like the notepad or please copy your coupon code. Okay? Please copy your coupon code. Please follow the direction. There are different ways, but let me use the same way to avoid any error or the mistake. Please copy your coupon code. Then log out or close all the tab and even the browser, entire browser. That log on the Bridgeport.edu account. Okay, because if that is the cookie or there is an existing session, you cannot activate the coupon. So please close all the browser, then open the browser and tab with your Gmail account, individual Gmail account, which means at gmail.com. Please log on. Please log on with your Gmail account. Then after you log on, why don't you type this? Let me make it bigger. So console.cloud.google.com/education. Wherever, as long as you log on with your Gmail account, it's fine. So means do not use your Bridgeport.account, Bridgeport.edu account to activate. Instead, use the Gmail account. console.cloud.google.com/education. Then you will see this one. Okay. Then paste your coupon code here. console.cloud.google.com. So you can, if you type the coupon code, it will show the amount of money that you will get and the course name. Okay. Then you can select either yes or no. You don't have to yes. So just no and accept and continue. Please check the blue bar whether you sign in the Gmail account. So if you sign in the UB account, it will not be activated. It's actually activated, you cannot use. So this is console.cloud.google.com /education. If you click or if you type this one, it will direct to this side. Then paste your coupon code here. Okay, then accept. Then that is ready to use. I'm not going to offer the GCP Lab. Probably we do not have enough time. Instead, I'm going to work with the GA to offer the GCP practice database we will use. So I think that we will continue to use. This class will be okay. But for those who are not very familiar with the GCP, GA and me will design the GCP session to practice. It's general GCP session, extra, like the Friday or sometimes next week or the next week. But in the classroom, from now on, we are going to use this one. At least, you should be able to create the app engine and the MySQL, the SQL instance. That is already. So I strongly suggest you practice GCP exercise lab. So module by module. From the module 1, you can see the slide, then the practice. Just follow the step. Okay?
I cannot reach the.
Which one? So why don't you check it? So you can start. Right now, you are able to practice the GCP Lab. This is not directly related to the database project. It's a general GCP, the exercise lab. So I don't think we have enough time to cover this one. So I strongly suggest to at your home over the weekend, so practice this. If you do something wrong, just delete everything and recreate. That's the benefit of using the GCP, okay, the cloud computing. So you can do whatever you want, but don't forget, if you are not using please disable or delete. You are testing the server. Otherwise, it will be charging. It keeps charging. If the instance is running, that means you are using, even though you are not using. Okay? For your practice, please disable when you do not use. Especially the database instance is much more expensive. So you can do whatever you want. So it's not, you don't have to submit anything, but please practice this general GCP exercise lab. Okay, from the lab 1. Any questions? The last thing, project, phase 1. The due date is Friday, so tomorrow, but you are able to submit by the end of the weekend without any late penalty. However, so I already got the request through the GA and some of the students. I'm going to extend the due date by 1 more week. Okay, by the Friday next week. Okay, so please, that is the first and last the extension of the due date. So you are please have enough time to make the requirement to design your project. So phase 1 is extended by the next week Friday, and meanwhile, please practice the GCP using this lab. Okay, thank you, and see you next week.